Hi, my name's Jennifer McKerrall. I joined Scotland Excel in 2009 as part of the organisation's first ever graduate programme. And so I've been asked to give you a bit of an overview of my career since then to give you a sense of what joining the graduate scheme might be like. So when I joined in 2009, it was on a 2-year programme that comprised lots of different placements in different teams, much the same as what we're looking for just now. That meant that I was able to get a wide range of experience across different category areas, looking at contracts for both goods and services at various stages of the procurement cycle, which was really helpful. And while I was doing the different placements, I also did an academic piece of work which allowed me to get my MSIPs, my membership of the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply. And whilst, there's a very formal sort of accredited piece of training which I was doing, we also did lots of other training courses, like 1 or 2 days on specific topics of things like negotiation or aspects of contract management. And I think that the learning and development opportunities in Scotland Excel are very good. I think that's one of the things the organisation's genuinely very good at, is giving lots of opportunities for these types of courses and other mechanisms for development, and trying to link it to the sort of specific placement that you're in and what you're doing in your day job to the training, which I think is helpful, and also changing the training and the training requirements as your career progresses and you're in sort of different phases of your career. So the graduate programme, as it was coming to an end just before the 2-year part was finished, I applied for and was successful in getting a post at a coordinator level, and that was within the social care team. So that meant that I took on a bit more responsibility within the team and was leading on some contract management activity. I was quite quickly promoted again to a permanent post as a senior procurement specialist. So that's the project lead role for all the big national contract work that we do. And I did that again initially in social care, and I was leading on developing contracts for children's services, things like fostering placements. And I also did a stint as a senior procurement specialist in the construction team, and I was looking again at service contracts, this time for construction professional services, so looking at topics like architecture and mechanical engineering. I did that role as the contract lead for maybe 3 or 4 years before I applied for a post as a category manager, and I got that in the social care team. So that's the sort of first line manager post. That was the first time I had direct responsibility for staff, and I was leading a team of my own. And I did that both in social care and one other team for a period. So I had some experience across a number of areas as that sort of first line manager before I was successful in getting the post that I have now, which is strategic programme manager. And I got that in 2018. And as strategic programme manager, I'm the lead person for social care in the organisations. I oversee our 3 category teams that cover different aspects of social care. And I also sit as on the senior management team as part of that group. So it means that I'm the lead person for all of our work in social care, but also I'm involved in discussion and decision making about Scotland Excel as an organisation and its running, which is obviously quite interesting and very varied. So I hope that gives you a sense of what a career might look like in Scotland Excel. It took me 9 years from coming in at that entry-level position to be a member of the senior management team, and clearly that's not guaranteed, but it gives you a sense of what a career progression might look like, although people obviously have different choices and pathways that they might follow. One of the things that attracted me to the position in the first place was the sort of variety of work that I would be getting involved in. So I was interested in the fact that it was not just looking at different category areas as part of the graduate scheme, but also the range of work that you would get involved in within the category. So looking at market research and analysis, lots of stakeholder engagement work, looking at the financials of companies and understanding cost drivers and considerations. Undertaking negotiations, developing contract terms and applying them, and contract management as well as sort of tendering activity. So I thought when I looked at it, it seemed like a wide and varied piece of work that I would be getting involved in. And when I was considering other graduate schemes for bigger firms, I thought that actually working for Scotland Excel would give me a greater variety. And I think it probably has done, and it has done throughout my whole career, which is why I've stayed as long as I have.